Welcome to another episode of Globalize Yourself Stereo. I got none other than Mr. Ignatius Mokone in the house. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Fresh.
Yes, sir.
So we're here doing the thing at the Everard Read Gallery. Do you maybe want to explain to us like why we're here, what we're checking out, what's the nature of today's exhibition?
Oh, okay. First of all, I consider my photography street.
Sure.
Basically, it's strictly street. It doesn't really matter where I am, whether I'm in the city, I'm in the urban areas, or I'm in the country.
Sure.
It's completely street. So what I'm exhibiting downstairs is basically a series of Basotho ceremonies that I did early this year.
Sure.
Yeah. Basically, what happens is like at some point, sometimes you have two seasons. You have winter and December season, and at some point young Basotho boys go out in isolation. They go to the mountains and stay there for possibly 3 months. It depends in which areas, because the areas they differ.
Sure.
They go for 2 months, some of them go for 3 months, some of them go for like 6 months in isolation.
So it's an initiation ritual.
This is an initiation ceremony.
Cool.
And while they're there, they are being taught about the history,
Sure.
their customs,
Sure.
they're being taught about their culture,
Sure.
their heritage.
Sure.
They've been taught about like a whole lot of things, about life in general. Basically, they are there being prepared to be responsible citizens within their communities, their respective communities.
Right.
And they are basically expected to be like proud ambassadors of their heritage. So this is all about life, basically.
Okay. You were actually away for a while. You want to explain, like, we get like a bit of a sabbatical from the streets themselves.
Yes.
What was that about, man? Like, we only just saw it online, on the social media vibes. But from your perspective, what was going on?
Yes, sir. Like I told you, that I consider like my photography basically have to reflect who I am, where I come from, what it is that I'm all about. I'm an African man.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So I was in the Eastern Cape for one thing. I went there to document the Hlubi initiation.
Oh yeah?
I just came from like Mpumalanga. I was doing then the Bella initiation.
Okay.
And then when I got back, I got a call like, "Hey, you wanna come out to Eastern Cape? There is Hlubi initiation going on." Then I jumped on it. Basically, that's me, man. I thrive on culture, brother.
Are you going to be doing a series of initiations from the different like cultural groups or the different ethnic groups? Because you're speaking Hlubi, you did Lesotho now. So are you going to start doing a collage in the Ndebele as well?
Yeah.
So what's the vibe? You seem to be interested in the initiation.
It was just a personal journey. I wanted to, like, I come from my parents. My father is Sotho, my mother is Tswana.
Sure.
And I grew up with the Tswanas. I didn't know nothing about Sothos until I actually visited, Lesotho, and we found out about like the initiation, and to us was a taboo. Like to me as a kid, it was completely a taboo. Like I was scared of them. If you can look at my picture, the guy is carrying a leaf, a branch, and that looked scary. So I was scared of them until, I was a bit older. Then I got uninterested, and then when I started taking pictures as a photographer, I thought I must actually deal with that particular issue. So I'm dealing with myself. Exactly. So I'm dealing with myself, basically. And when I was invited to Mpumalanga, like the royal family was having an initiation celebration. They were celebrating. And then I got invited there, and then I just took it from there, man. And when I found out about the Hlubis, which I thought they were Basotho, but they were not, that already took you know, I took an interest in it as well, and then I went there. But like, yeah, I want to continue. It's just I don't have money, you know. I'm unemployed. I'm not working. So
it's DIY. How has that been, man? Since like moving from like working in a formal environment, you're just doing you now.
It's beautiful, bro. I completely enjoy it. Like, I mean, personally, it's fulfilling.
How's it like for your time? You're like just
anytime.
Adjusting, adjusting.
That's how I am. Like, usually I don't plan when I travel. I know I want to go to that particular place, but I don't necessarily plan. I just wake up and then the next morning I decide, okay, I would decide. First, the idea will come of traveling. And then once that whole idea of going to the place has come, I'll relax and then take my time.
Sure.
And eventually, I'll never know exactly when I'm going to leave. I'll just bounce. Boom, I'm gone.
Fresh, man, fresh.
Peace.
Yeah, man. So, like, just like parting words in terms of the process. I mean, like, you're quite an experienced guy in the scene. Like, you've worked for many years in this craft. For any like cats that are coming out, especially like now in this like super noisy social media world, like, what kind of advice or kind of parting message would you have in terms of someone who wants to pursue capturing in this kind of a way?
Man, that's
not even advice, but just like, you know, like from your experience, like what have you seen that you could pass on?
It's in the eye of the beholder.
Okay, cool. Fresh. Iggy, thanks for coming through, bro.
Rastafari.